Hey guys, how are you doing? Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another video. So I'm going to talk in this video mainly about XRP because it's been doing an absolute madness. Let's go. If you're an XRP holder, seeing XRP right now at 114 is very much appreciated and a lot nicer than seeing it at like 40 cents for however long. But just before that, what we're going to talk about is what we would like to happen in an ideal scenario and then what is happening right now. So to start with, I obviously showed Bitcoin's liquidity this morning. Itself could expand towards 100k, which would be great. There's also liquidity below us, so you have to be aware of that as well. Duration, that's the short term. I think Bitcoin, as I've said before, I'm going to show you the BLX index, the BLX chart, sorry, which is basically like shows you more price history for Bitcoin. I think it's going to at least 180k this 80k this cycle. So let's use that as a base case. I think between 180 and 250 personally. I've been saying that for a while, but let's use that as a base case. I'm not going to go into absolute statistics in this video. I'm just going to show you what would be looking good and what is going on. So what we'd like to see is Bitcoin to continue to see inflow of capital and the market cap of crypto in general to expand. So let's have a look at total, which is what we use to monitor the market cap of crypto. As you can see, I've been writing about this for a while, where I thought we were. Basically, I thought we were a bit overextended in the first pump of this year. I did think we were going to range for longer, but we're not going to get into that. We can get into that at the end of the cycle. But while we're pumping, let's focus on what's going on. I thought we're in this period where we found like heavy resistance and chopped around for a while, heavy resistance, chopped around for a while, heavy resistance, chopped around for a while. But we got overextended, so we probably chopped for longer. It was more like a time-based correction as much as a price-based correction. And then I was looking for expansion out of this range to take us up to like the $9 trillion area for crypto. Right now we're at 3 trillion, and I think today and yesterday we actually did break all-time high on crypto and the market cap of crypto. If we look actually here, we are higher. We are at all-time highs right now in terms of total market cap. Let me just take these drawings off so we can get a clearer vision. We are right now at all-time highs, or just below all-time highs, but we've broken those in the last few days. What we're looking for now is an inflow of capital to really take us higher. This is off the back of the Trump trade, really, as well as other macro events lining up that are starting to look more positive for the crypto space. So with that being said, for crypto and XRP, for example, specifically to expand, alt season has happened from around 71% Bitcoin dominance, and it's where Bitcoin capital rotates quickly and aggressively into alts, seeing aggressive moves in altcoins. One thing that I think is very positive is the fact that Bitcoin dominance is still sitting at 60% and XRP is now at $1.14, well, nearly $1.15. That to me is a great sign. So perfect world is total market cap expands towards like 9 trillion. Obviously that means Bitcoin goes up in price heavily, and then we start to see a pullback in Bitcoin dominance, and that rotates into altcoins, specifically XRP in this video that I'm going to talk about. But during that climb, if XRP can start to gain market share in one sense, but also can start to gain, to appreciate in price another share, that is perfect. So if we look at XRP dominance to start with, if we can get this to increase at the same time as Bitcoin's going up, when things do start to more heavily rotate, basically paints the picture to us that more of the asset, like more of the capital, is going to rotate into XRP itself. Now I drew these charts in the other day, basically saying when it breaks this range that we're in now, and we have a clear break on the weekly. Only 4 times in history we've done that have led to either 1,100, 1,700, 90% or 135% moves from that area, which averages 700%, which will give us about a 14% share of the crypto space. This is where you can start getting excited with your price targets. You can obviously work that out yourself. If we go to 9 trillion and we get a 14% share, like if everything lines up like that, just off the top of my head, that's like a $1.3 trillion XRP market cap. Huge market cap that would be. I don't know exactly what XRP is sitting at right now, but this is just hypothetical. This would be the stars aligning And obviously, it could go higher than 14% share, but right now, market cap for XRP is 65 billion. What did I say? 1.3 trillion. So that would be like 20x plus from this area, which would put XRP obviously low $20, which I actually do think is possible on an overextension and a perfect aligning of the stars. So going back to XRP price action on a technical level, let's look at the short term. The short term, what we talked about last week was a break of this range. Initial take profit target would be here. This is a technical target. We literally wicked straight into that area. We've had this chart drawn on Twitter. I actually taught 124 and we wicked to 126. Very, very nice range break supported by volume. Yes, we're overheated on the RSI, but lovely volume support on the range break and hitting our first technical target. After seeing that, we haven't really had a pullback, and on the days where we have experienced a bit of a pullback, like yesterday, and also when was this? This is last Wednesday, the volume isn't high, so not a lot of people are trying to sell into that pullback. Another positive sign. The RSI on the 4 hour is a little bit like, I'm a bit worried about it, but we have cooled off, and we can probably take another leg up. What I would like to see happen, and what we can see happening and what happened in 2017, I'm going to show you this now. It's a bit all over the place. There's a lot of things I wanted to get into this video. In 2017, what we saw was a big breakout candle. In the 2 weeks that we broke out, we moved up 800%. So the first week, I think it was like I think I looked on the daily, like a 40% move or something. Let's have a look. 42% move or 47% move in the first week. And then the second week of the after the breakout of the range, the confirmed week, we had a 550% move. Right now, we've got the breakout of the range candle, which I would presume is this one, is a nice 79% candle. If we then got a 500% candle, which wouldn't obviously be in line, it would actually be more like a 750% candle, which would be more appropriate based on percentages. But 500% would take us all the way up to $6.60, and that 700% would take us up to like $9. So that's very realistic, in my opinion, for XRP in the short term, the imminent term. If we take this, I'll take this line off. I don't know what that is. Just take that off so you can see what's going on here. Look at the state of this. We've broken out of 7-year-long downtrend. Yes, we're still battling some areas here, so nothing's confirmed. But look at this weekly candle. It's a clear break of the range, a clear break of that downtrend. To me, this looks like it's about to go absolutely bananas. It did the same thing back in 2017, and $13, $15 looks like absolutely no problem in the current structure of what XRP is looking like. That's the weekly time frame. Let's have a look at the monthly. Obviously, nothing's confirmed here yet because we haven't had any monthly closes, and we could see rejection just as fast as what we've seen in terms of breakout. But the monthly also looks like it is heating up. We had a 3-month golden period here. In that space of 3 months, we went up 800 or 4,000%, sorry, in those 3 months here, back in 2017. Now market cap's larger, so I wouldn't expect 4,000%, but from the bottom, where would 4,000% take us? Just to give us like that target, say 4,000% would take us into the low 20s, which again I've just shown you is and could be possible. Then we consolidated and went for another leg. I'm not even going to throw those targets out or throw those prices out here because everyone's going to get too excited. But on a realistic term, this first month from open to close did 280%. The following month after that did 147%, and then the last month after that, for the finish of those months, did a further 369%. So, what did I say the first month did? I've forgotten already. 281% month, that would take us to around 190, which actually would work pretty well with where the resistance levels are. It's about the previous high from the 2021 cycle. And then 149% month after that, and then a 200% month. 149% month from 190 would take us to $5, and then a 300% month to take us into the $15 to $20 range. So that's why we're looking at those sort of price targets, and that's why I think they're possible. On the 3-monthly time frame, I'll tell you what, things look flipping decent. Take all your thoughts and market caps and everything, all your emotion away, and just look at this for a 3-month chart setup. It's not confirmed yet. I've just banged my mic, so it's probably going to fucking muted everything. This mic's crap. That's one thing I'm going to buy. It's not confirmed yet, but look at the state of that. Just sit there and look at that chart. This thing looks like it's about to absolutely send it. It does. I'm not the guy who comes on here and hypes people up. I've never been that person. But when I see a setup like this, and when I'm looking at what I'm looking at here, I almost can't believe it. And the fact that all the years I've held XRP and had all the hate about it makes me cautious, because I've sat through all this. I've sat through all this chop for years and years and years. And now look at what this chart looks like in front of you. If we get these closes up here, guys, take the prices away and just look at the structure of this chart. It looks like it's about to go absolutely crazy. Crazy. It really does. So I can't say too much more than that to you. Like, I don't want to be the guy who's coming on and getting hyped, but like I am hyped. I really am. And I'm going to throw Bollinger Bands on, because I know that a lot of people have been looking at these. But this chart looks like we're getting the volatility that we started to get here, or even here. But it looks stronger than this. It looks stronger than it did back in 2017, 2020, in the 2020 cycle. It looks more similar to 2017. But realistically, even in the 2020 cycle, from the low to the high, we did 700%, and the low in this area would be like there-ish. It's not accurate, but I'm just giving you an idea. Still looking at least $4.20, but in my opinion, we go low double digits as my base target, and I personally have got a big bag of XRP. I'll be unloading a lot around those prices. But start to like think about where you're going to unload, because this could happen in weeks. Like, look, if we look back at 2017, the breakout was so fast. It could happen in the space of like 5 or 6 weeks, and we're at like fucking $20. No joke. Could happen. $20 is hard right now with the current market cap, but in 5 or 6 weeks, if Bitcoin could be at like 150, to 120, if we go a bit parabolic and we had that blowy off top sort of like phase, could happen. It could happen. Like, just be aware. Just be aware of what could happen. So I've shown you some weekly closes there. I'm going to show you weekly closes against Bitcoin and ETH just to finish this video, because I don't really know what else to say. This is the pivotal time for XRP against Bitcoin. I've been saying this. This has been one of the major resistances. Break out of this downtrend and XRP probably starts to eat more Bitcoin dominance, and we continue and confirm. So it's got another 16x it could do against Bitcoin to the top of previous cycles. Would be perfect if more capital was flowing into crypto at the same time. As I said, against ETH, the thing looks absolutely insane. It looks like Wyckoff accumulation. We've had the spring. We've pushed back into the bottom of the range. We've back tested the previous area of resistance as support, and then now we've sent it towards a previous resistance. Again, we break this area here, and we're absolutely send city against ETH. I said that I thought XRP could flip ETH again in this cycle. I was laughed at, but now people are starting to quiet down a little bit. And again, nothing has been confirmed in terms of this. Could just be a retrace at this point. It could be a retrace against Bitcoin, because we're literally banging our head on that resistance. But some of the things that we're looking at are telling me things could be getting exciting very soon, if you're not already starting to be excited. And I definitely am. Probably jumping the gun a little, but I am definitely getting excited here for XRP. A confirmation would be a nice break of this range. It's nice to see that even after like such a big run up, we haven't lost massively in terms of price action. We've just sort of like chilled out, and this is what I would want to see. It's like a bit of a chill out, and then maybe a break towards like the $2-3 region. If we can break this recent swing high, 195, and go maybe towards all-time highs, come back on top of $2 and then send it, that would be almost perfect for me. And I think it's coming. Things are changing. Keep your eye on the charts. I'm not going to go too much into anything else. I'm going to leave you there with all that. I hope that that's given you some insight into what I'm thinking and where I am. Personally, I'm massively out at like low double digits between, probably start dollar costing at, I think we'll go over $10 this cycle. So I'll be starting to chip away there. I'm going to try and hold as much as I can until that sort of level. It's life-changing money for me if it does go there. And I'll just keep you updated as we go. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope this helps you a little bit. Some easy TA there for you. Share it with a friend if you enjoyed, and do sub if you don't already. Comment below what you think as well. Peace up, A-Town Down, as Crypto Insight UK would say.